Yeah, but Sterling ready for it.
Ready and waiting with that P250. Man advantage, first kill of the match going to LFO. Brokey over towards the site here, really wants to try to play this headshot line, having to deal with the long player. Long push coming through from Sterling, makes his way to CT, so he will survive for now in the 3-on-3. And that bomb is going to be planted successfully, but now the numbers favouring FaZe as they start to make their way forward. Big dink onto Twist, puts him down to 3 HP, and a couple of bullets might just bring this one back to 2-on-1, but they have to connect here. Savage, the young gun, won't be able to find that shot onto Rops coming through from short, and FaZe, they take the pistol from that 4v5.
I don't know how Brokey was alive at Elevator for like 30 to 45 seconds. Yeah. When players are scaling up Cat, and they have one at long as well. Clutch smoke thrown in there from that player, rotating on through the corner there, and look at this contest from Carrigan.
Man's just gone straight through with the flashes, finds Licky blind, couldn't see a damn thing, and Savage has this smoke to play around. Rain though, spots him, crossing over to Blue. And he's got a death sentence being tucked away in there. No one here to help him, so he just has to help himself fight his way out. And he does so for one. Not going to be able to get past the big man Carrigan, though. As APOC, crisp shot to find one more. And look, the numbers are thin. He's brought it back to a 1-on-2. But he's only got 40 health to play with here.
Yeah, this is a man who knows how to read the mid to late round. A lot of experience. Might have a great timing onto Carrigan there, but the crouch peak is a little bit stronger. And another for FaZe.
FaZe, they want the short control because they know they've lost long.
A lot of util here for LFO. Need to leverage it to be able to get this A execute working for him. There's the crouch peek from Twist. Clears out that player in middle, so this is a lot more one-dimensional now for LFO. Coming up long with 20 seconds on the clock.
Leaving it pretty late here. Carrigan going to be able to dance around the smokes, but Sterling strikes over the top. Now Licky finds Twist as well. And we'll see if the flood comes through, or if it's just the boost. They spot Licky, who's got just enough time to reposition, but they know both these CT members are there. And the CT choke and LFO, they just want to stand. They want to hold this crossfire. And Brokey, he knows it as well. Looking to punish LFO. We're getting aggressive in any of these positions. Licky still towards the top of default. That smoke will fade eventually. Time still definitely a factor, and Sterling's AWP is trained there, so Brokey happy to keep the AK alive in his hands here on the CT side.
See if we can chip any more guns out of LFO's hands. Taps away at Licky. Wrap on through from Savage. Forget about the peak. That's Brokey on that extremity over towards long. Heart 1-for-1 on long. It's going to start to pull FaZe's rotations apart a little bit, and they're a little bit less flexible with the double AWP. That's a great flash from Licky to set Hazard up for success. He's going to throw that prog smoke towards the cross. LFO have done a great job of denying info. So FaZe, not only with a numbers deficit, but also with an info deficit, going to look for that peak on towards long side. Play around the prog smoke.
Another one thrown. Twists shots. Going to be heard coming from CT, so LFO just making sure there's no nooks or crannies unchecked with that molly towards car, but Hazard able to strike for another. Just recycling this off. Twists now going to be the single man over towards the A side of things. He wants to try to stop any of these LFO members from making their way to site now.
Yeah, they're doing a great job running down the clock and kind of holding their cool. I think a bit of a common thing for our OS teams when they go and play internationally is rushing mid-rounds, rushing late rounds, throwing away advantages. So it's good to see LFO just really running the clock down, waiting to see if FaZe get overconfident and maybe give them a little bit more room to work with, give them an extra couple of peaks.
And there you go. 2 in a row for LFO. FaZe realise they want to keep the AWP alive. They need some rifles into the next, and keeping 2 alive may just enable that. Little bit of cash in the bank for Brokey and Rain here. Twist takes another rifle out of the hands of the T's.
Can't.
Well, unfortunately got team flash there. I think he did want to go through the mid doors. And And on the second attempt, it's costing his life. They know that is where the M4's playing from. Rain, though, man, is crisp with the dig. He's already found one, but he's been an absolute nuisance. Savage, though, mops up 2, bomb down towards the elbow, and Savage on 12 HP. Oh, the odds very much against him now.
Looks like he's going to save the AWP. Or is he going to go long?
No, he's just
going
rotating.
for it.
30 seconds.
Okay.
LFO, nothing to lose mentality. So they're just going to try to brawl this one out.
Probably
Line held.
Too good of an offense. Can't deal with that.
Lock down the line here at B ramp, still just jiggling. Not scoping in case anyone's close. Strikes for one. Brokey, he goes for the re-peek on him. And flashes his way to safety, so at least the cross will come. And Brokey just playing a game, knowing he got the leg. He's coming quickly with that P250. And then just backing away. Looking like the save is just to keep those guns away from the hands of LFO, but they know that Apoc's lurking over towards mid doors, twists it top mid, gets the info, and that headshot he was looking for. And now on the 2-on-2, there is time to go for the round.
100%. Brokey's going to set up Twist with a flash over the top of doors here.
They're thinking about it. Savage going to be tucking his head down towards Car now, waiting for that tap to come through, but there's so much time and kits as well. An 8th found. FaZe.
Give him a freebie.
You just spotted the pixel of a head coming around the corner, and now LFO off that shot. They're just going to go in through the molly, but it's made it easy for Rain. Flash from Sterling. Didn't deny the vision for long enough, and now another 2-on-5 for LFO to try to navigate.
Just getting disrupted. If it's not in the mid-round, they're not even able to get their execute off without losing multiple players in on the entry. Can't even scale onto the site, just denied entry. Every which way. It's feeling like another save here. And FaZe has more than enough money to be able to hunt. Apoc. They could even just let him die after time here, maybe, but they're going to at least...
In the way now, the flash to the launch of the line. Brokey, too crisp with it. Oh, the reaction time. Punishing Apoc for not hitting a one-tap.
Yeah, he saw LFO prodding mid, and they still had that kind of 1-3-1 setup. See if anyone would push the extremity for FaZe with the man disadvantage, but they haven't been rewarded for that. Again, they've lost that man advantage they started the round with at least. Has a pegs one back. Will they force middle, or are they going to go back for plan B?
They're going straight through. Twist going to be peeking from window as Rush comes through from Rain, who picks up 2. Not the third, though. Sterling.
Yeah, why not?
Well, final round of the half. 12-2. Are things going to get better for Encore, or are they going to get worse? And the answer is worse. Brokey striking with the AWP there, had the spawn to peek long. LFO certainly did not. Apoc fallen as well. And FaZe, relentless aggression, starting to be punished. But again, in the 2-on-4, it's going to be very difficult. Making a 1-on-4. Hazard, how many?
Yeah, Rob's going to duel long. No util here for Encore, so they got a dry swing it. At least it's working out for them, though. C4 dropped on the ground. Apoc's all the way up middle.
Okay. Not looking too bad at all. Bomb in the open, and Rain needs to hit some crisp ones. There's the first, isolating these fights nicely. Licky crosses the pit, but Apoc on the big flank is going to be too much for the big man to deal with. And that is 13.
Anchoring duties. He's been left out on an island here. Sterling is the closest rotator with no support flashes in as this B push comes in.
He's going to be stuck in the corner. Will he be cleared though? Flashes being layered, not spotted initially, and it's going to enable him to get 2. Another kill coming through from Sterling, I believe. And now it's all down to Brokey. 18-8. Doing work for FaZe, and he's looking for that plant money.
Gets it. Did you ever hear about Brokey's 1v5?
I didn't, but it's a 1v4, so we'll see if that story comes to fruition. Can be playing close door, has the cover of the smoke, and can't quite hit that first headshot. So the story was a lie.
It's called a jinx smack.
Yeah, you jinxed it, mate.
Pulling for the boys.
All the FaZe fans out there are molding. I'm molding because you ruined my prediction. Superpower, just making a lower bracket run through some easier teams, right? Oh.
Okay, how many first kills has Twist got? This is getting ridiculous.
We can check at some point, but Apoc, he's trying to peek his noggin out at mid again. Rain, able to trade, so keeps the numbers favouring FaZe. And Sterling wants to stop this cross from happening at mid.
Another pick from Brokey in the meanwhile, who's just going to underarm himself another smoke and jumped into CT.
Sterling will connect. Tries to make his way out mid again. Trying to stay close as well, but Rops is bringing that bomb towards mid. Licky's position now known, and he wants to trade two. Spotting Twist and bringing it down to a one-on-one. Him on Rops. IGL on Superpower, and the Superpower always wins. 16-5. FaZe win their best of one.